Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed my last video. Today we're going to be talking about my October favorites. I'm filming this a few days before it's like the end of October, but you know, had to film my stuff anyway. I have a couple of favorites for you guys since I haven't filmed a favorites video in about 3 months. I've missed all of them, and it's either because my computer broke or something was wrong, but now I'm sitting down and getting down to filming a new one. So what I wanted to start off with was these brushes. These are the Soho brushes, and I get these at Marshall's, and they're actually really good quality brushes. All of the brushes I have here showing you guys, they were 20 bucks for all of them, and I wanted to mention 2 of them specifically because they were my favorite ones. First of all, there's this one, which is the Contour Face Brush, and I've used this in a tutorial before. It's just really dense. The brush is really dense and it's really tough and hard, but it's actually really great to contour your face. Once you put it on the hollows of your cheeks, it marks the contour line very nicely. So I'm in love with this brush. And then their concealer brush is also a favorite of mine because I've been cream contouring, which I will show you in a few seconds, that palette, why I've been so in love with cream contouring. And I use this for either correcting my blemishes or contouring with the dark shadows all over my face with the cream. So for the cream contouring that I've been doing lately, I've been using this Morphe palette. It was about $17, which I thought was really great for a cream contour palette, especially for like all of the colors that it brings. Definitely if you're trying to be a makeup artist, I think this would be a really great idea because it has all kinds of shades for all kinds of skin tones. Plus it has all of the color correcting shades for if your client has acne or redness or rosacea or something like that. You can definitely cover it up with this. Definitely I think this is a really good palette. I would suggest using it with oils so it's not as harsh on your face, but it's definitely a good palette. Plus it's $17, which you really can't beat, because I mean the Anastasia one, which is not even for all skin tones, is about 40 bucks. So definitely this is really nice. Continuing with Morphe, I've been in love with their palette, their 350 palette. Everybody has mentioned it on YouTube, everybody's raved about it, but I finally got my hands on it. I was able to buy it that day it came out. I was like one of the first ones there on my phone, like checking at it at like 12. But here it is. It is a beautiful palette. If you love warm tones, this is heaven for you. This is definitely heaven for me. I love colors like this. My boyfriend thinks that I have too many, but I don't think there's too many. So this is definitely a warm fall love for me. So he's laughing at me.
I don't think it's too many.
I don't think it's too many. So this palette is definitely an amazing palette, especially if you're in love with brown tones. This is definitely an amazing palette to have, especially if you're starting off, because first of all, these palettes by Morphe are so cheap, so cheap. They're 24 bucks for, I think it's 30 something eyeshadows that you get, and you can't beat that. I mean, Naked is 12 for 54, Too Faced is 50 for I think 26 shadows. You really can't beat it. $24, I think it comes out to 29 with taxes and all that stuff. It's a price to beat, and their quality is amazing. Lots of people say that they compare it to any eyeshadow that's on the market, so definitely Morphe is a company to beat, I believe. But they're a really good company. I have, I think, in total 3 palettes from them, but it's definitely worth the money. Another thing I have is the Tarte Holiday Collection palette, and first of all, I hate the packaging. I'm not for this glitter thing, this ugly thing that they have the packaging on. I'm not a fan of it, but what's inside is definitely worth every single penny. The palette is $56, and then inside it has all of these eyeshadows, which are absolutely beautiful. They're pretty much incorporated for the winter and the fall. Their names are actually really funny. There's one that says "Baby, it's gold outside" for this really nice gold shade that's right here. So they're really funny names, and I really like them. Plus, that's not the only thing you get on the kit. Plus the 24 eyeshadows, you get a sample of their Lights Camera Flashes mascara, plus a really nice fluffy brush, which I'm actually really liking because it's one of the fluffier brushes that I have for blending out my crease. It's actually quite nice. Let me zoom in for you guys. It's actually quite nice. And then on the other side is a more little dense brush, which I love for my outer corners. This is what I use for my outer corners. So it's a really nice little small brush. Definitely great for traveling. I'm sorry, I'm checking because once I zoom in and I zoom out, I have to check if I'm doing it right or not. So and then the last thing on the palette, which I actually think is a really cool little extra thing, is this little palette. It's called the High Performance Naturals by Tarte, and it brings a bronzer, a blush, 6 eyeshadows, and a highlight. And I'm in love with the highlight. The highlight is called Pink Champagne, and it's one of my favorite highlighters. It's absolutely beautiful, as you can see in my finger there. You can probably see it here. Or not, I don't know. But it has really nice 6 eyeshadows plus the 24 that you already get. The blush is beautiful, and so is the bronzer. I've used them both, and they're really nice quality. So definitely for all the things you get, it's definitely worth the price, especially for Tarte, because Tarte can be kind of pricey sometimes. So definitely this is one of my favorite parts of their holiday collection. I'm dying to get their blush palette because I'm not a big fan of having a lot of blushes, so I only have like 2 that I am in love with, and that palette is just right up my alley. I love all of the colors in them, so I just have to find $44 to buy it. Don't have that yet. The next things are just new things that I've been trying out and I've been absolutely loving for my face. I've been into that trend of baking, which is the baking your face to kind of sharpen your contour. I don't have it on today because it's just been a normal day for me, but I've been using this powder. A lot of people like to use the Laura Mercier powder, but I am using the NYX Mineral Set It Don't Free It powder. Sorry if I'm butchering that, but this is what it looks like. It's really nice. This is a colored one. There's a translucent one, and I wasn't sure about getting the translucent one, but I think I might go back for that one because this one can sometimes come out a little, like, it's not as sharp as I would like it sometimes, but it really does do the job. The only thing I have to say that's bad about this, it has a smell to it, and I'm not a fan of the smell that comes out of this thing. But what it does is definitely, you know, I can hold it in. So this is definitely one of my favorites for this month. Then I've been trying setting sprays and finishing sprays because I had never used them before and I wasn't sure if they were worth the money, they were worth the hype or anything like that. So I have 2 to show you guys. These 2, you've heard of them, everybody talks about them in YouTube. They're nothing new, but they're new to me because I've never used them before. So the first one is the MAC Prep and Prime. The MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus, or whatever this is, finishing spray. So I got the little bottle, which was pretty expensive, so I don't know, but it's definitely amazing. I use it before putting on my foundation, after all of my makeup's done. I use it to wet in my brushes to intense the colors of my eyeshadows. I'm absolutely in love with this. I can see why so many people are in love with this. So I probably will go get the full size of it. This is what it looks like up close. I didn't show you guys that. But that's what it looks like up. Then I've also been using the Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray for oil control because I have a very oily face, yet dry face. I have a really confused face because I have like super oily, like I've been out in the sun, T-zone area, and then like I've been in the Savannah desert in the other sides of my face. So my face is completely weird about that, but I've been trying this one out because I usually mainly spray right in the front of my face, and this is actually a really nice one. And I love the feeling of when you spray them on after you've finished, you know, because I'm usually like sweating after I've finished my makeup, but you know, it's a really nice feeling having that sprayed on you. Then I wanted to mention the Becca highlighter in the Jaclyn Hill one, the Champagne Pop one. I don't know if it's available anymore. I know they were selling it at Sephora. She was in the top something list at Sephora. It's an amazing product. Anything she does pretty much just whoop, like goes out of stock in like 5 minutes. But this is absolutely beautiful. It's a beautiful highlight and I absolutely love it. And nowadays I've been using it with the pink champagne that I showed you guys in the holiday palette. So I'm gonna swatch it for you guys so you can see it. That's what it looks like. It's a really nice, just neutral highlight. I love it. It can be very intense, and if you mix it with Fix Plus, which actually she did, Jaclyn Hill did that in her Snapchat story, and it was intense. And when I tried it, it was definitely an intense highlight. So if you're going out, that's definitely the best way to wear that highlight. Lastly, the last thing I have to show you guys makeup wise is these lashes. I've been into lashes lately. I never used to wear them because I couldn't get them on my eyes and the glue would get everywhere and I wasn't good at it. So but now I'm kind of obsessed with lashes, especially these are kind of just worn out already and you can see that they're flat and stuff, but I don't have a better pair to show you guys. This is the Black Wispies from Ardell, and these are actually really nice. They're I think $3 on sale in Target, which is really surprising because usually they're like $8. So when I found them at that price, I bought like 3 or 4. I'm not sure, but they're really nice quality lashes, and they're really nice. They look nice. You can barely feel them in your eyes if you put them on right, and I've slowly been getting to that process. Lastly, the last thing I have to show you guys is this mirror, and it's because I bought this mirror about a month ago and I used it. I've been using it for my makeup looks now. I kind of use it right under my camera so I can know what I'm doing during my makeup. But it was 17 bucks on Amazon and I absolutely love it. I think it's so nice. It's good quality. It like zooms in one side and then it's big on the other side. I am completely in love with it. They have well, they didn't have the option, which is why I didn't get it, but they had it in like this like rose gold kind of color, but they were sold out, so I couldn't get that one. But that's definitely what I would have gotten if it was in stock, but it wasn't. However, that is the end of my October favorites. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it.
I like it.
Comment down below if you like it. Subscribe if you like me. The subscribe button will be down below, so make sure you click that little red button. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Bye. Oh, hair flip.